All right, reality show. Let's get into that. How is Comedy Champion going on?
Well, Comedy Champion because season 2 we just finished.
Okay, how did it happen? How did you get into comedy?
I know, that's a big question. So, 3 production, Reema, Bishalji and Keki, 3 productions. They were coming up with a show. And I am a very, very good friends of them. Bishalji and Reema and Keki, you know it. Everyone knows it. I'm a very good friend. Their nepotism happened. I agree. Because they came to me first and they were like, so we're talking to this one, and let's see ke huncha. Hamle euta comedy show garnu khojcha. I'm like, why me? I do all serious films. And then Bishalji was, no, you did Kolpur Express, you nailed it, and you should be. And I said, no, acting and judging are 2 different things.
Dude, that's so true, man. I loved your character.
It's so loud for me, to be honest. I love doing realistic and very Talagjang versus Tulke, Uma, and Kuafno kind of a character. But of course, you being an actor, you cannot. You have to spread your wings. You have to be able to do all kind of characters, and you have to have that hunger, which I have clearly.
No doubt.
So they were planning for this. So ekdin randomly when we met, so हामी त भेटिरहन्थ्यो. So they said like, okay, we are doing this. तपाईं यस्तो खुलेर हाँस्नुहुन्छ रिचा जी, and you're so blunt. You're so honest. You should come to this show. You should be the judge. I'm like, comedy genre. There's so many other people who have aced it in comedy. तपाईले केटी मात्र राख्नको लागि मलाई राख्न भए चाहिँ नराख्नुस्. That's what I said to Vishalji, and he's like, no. I want you because we want both kind of audience, urban
rural.
Duite halko audience we want, and we're talking to these person. I'm like, will they do it? Because it's a risk that you're taking. It's a big risk. अनि नेपालमा कमेडी सो कमेडियन्सहरु आउँछ र भन्ने डाउट हामीलाई पनि थियो, टु बी अनेस्ट, एन्ड उनीहरूलाई पनि थियो, सबैलाई थियो. अनि त्यस पछाडि एन्ड देन केकी केम एन्ड देन रिमा एन्ड वान डे वी जस्ट द्याट एन्ड आम लाइक ओके लेट्स डु इट देन. हुन्छ नि, अब पहिलो हो गरौँ न, के हुन्छ, बढीमा बढी फ्लप होला. त्यस्ता फ्लप कति देखाएको छु मैले होइन लाइफ. I was never scared of rejections and failures. I'm that kind of a person. हुन्छ नि, I've seen the success, I've seen the failures, and ठिकै छ, as a team let's do it.
Let's
go for it. भनेर भने. And then 2 months later, so त्यति भनेपछि okay ल done deal भयो. अनि त्यस पछाडि 2 months later we started the show and season 1, and not much audition came, to be honest. Auditions हरु त्यति धेरै, digital auditions धेरै आएको थिएन. अलिअलि आइरहेको थियो. And we were also hunting के यताउति. अब कतिवटा छ नि प्लेटफर्म त अहिले युट्युबमा, इफ यु सी देयर सो मेनी प्लेटफर्म विच डज स्ट्यान्डअप कमेडिजहरू होइन. सो सबैले आफ्नो च्यानलहरू युज गरिरहेको थियौँ कि. सो गरेर somehow we got good auditions and then we started, and when we started it was so overwhelming के. एकदमै राम्रो रेस्पोन्स आउन थाल्यो होइन. अनि and then it proved to be one of the, not one, I would say the biggest reality TV show in Nepal when it happened.
Yeah, no doubt on that. I'm going to be honest here, right? I never lie on this podcast, or I barely lie. Rishi Dhamalako show हेरेँ मैले.
Okay.
Wild थियो त्यो show.
Well, Sajan was wild. त्यसमा Sajan Shrestha was wild, and I just thapdi maro in that.
Sajan came to the podcast.
Yeah, I've watched it. Yeah.
He said some crazy shit.
No, he was a great. He is a great person. He was a great comedian, and he did really well, So अनि त्यही भयो.
त्यहाँबाट सुरु गरे हो कि मैले हेर्न चाहिँ, हुन्छ नि हैन. त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ मैले ओके ल त्यो धमला दाइको एपिसोड was like धमला was total lit. It was fireball. It was atomic. त्यसपछि okay, now being honest, त्यो episode मैले हेरेँ, and then I was like, okay, this is cool.
Something has arrived.
It is here. It is here. एउटा केही न केही चाहिँदो रहेछ कि जे सुरु गर्दाखेरि पनि होइन, whenever you start something, हुन्छ नि होइन, there is a moment कि एउटा moment आउँदो रहेछ जहाँ चाहिँ where you're gonna skyrocket.
Right.
Bam, and then you've arrived. Like you've arrived.
Yeah. So that's what happened with Comedy Champion. They took a big risk, and we were part of it, and we were ready to either fly or drown. I know, and we flew high with flying colors. I know. So yeah, that's how. And then season 2 happened. Season 2 was much grander, bigger, and now next year we're going to do season 3.
If you love what we are doing, make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications. This program is brought to you by Vyas Studios.